games over the years, and these Bear fans are hoping to make some new memories today at Soldier Field in Chicago.
But just ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game, and we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Chicago Bears. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His guys knocked out the 3 seed a week ago and looking to keep things rolling here in the divisional round. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys fresh coming off the bye, ready to prove they are the team to beat in the conference.
Who will punch the 4th and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. And leading them out is their 5th-year quarterback.
And the quality of opponent goes up a notch here in this divisional round. But he's coming off such a sensational performance, I'm not sure he cares. 4 touchdown passes in the last game, and you'd have to imagine his head coach would sign up for that right now.
He's on his way.
Touchdown, Packers! A big play there. 77 yards.
And the Packers are on the board first here in this division round matchup.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 7-0.
Bears nothing.
So they hit pay dirt on just one play. The long run, the scamper, and a very nice scamper into the end zone for the touchdown.
Oh, able to avoid him. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by a guy who has a couple years under his belt in the NFL, their 3rd-year quarterback.
And he and his team, they were the beneficiaries of a first-round bye earned by a tremendous regular season. He'd been a little bit nicked up, so he could use the rest. And I'm sure his teammates felt the exact same way. But now it'll be interesting to watch their first few drives in this one. Because sometimes getting the rest is great, but sometimes you accumulate a little bit of rust as well. Maybe they come out flat, and they can't afford that in the postseason.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
That's good.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
He'll get this complete to the rookie first-round pick.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Throw right side taken in by Odunze.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 3.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
To the left side, he's got his tight end, Loveland.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Colston Loveland
from 17 yards out.
And the Bears are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
On that 3rd down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a first down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the first down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So that drive goes 8 plays. And the gadget play gets him into the end zone. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Green Bay offense ready to take over.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bears sack. Max Crosby with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7.
Well, certainly not an ideal first quarter for him. Remember, he lost the fumble earlier, and here he ends up on the ground with a sack.
And sometimes what happens when you make a mistake early, you get too cautious going forward. Just cover up the football and take care of it and be able to cut it loose. Otherwise, your offense is going to stall.
And a fair catch called for and taken right on the midfield stripe. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And it'll be a short field for the Bears as they take over 1st and 10.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring Carson. There's a short one caught by Loveland. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Give him 2 on the play there. And it'll be 1st down, Bears. Looking to throw. Parson. That's downfield. He's got Loveland. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
That's another Bears first down.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. Yeah, he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. 2nd down now.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Here's 2nd and 8. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Colston Loveland with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Bears have taken the lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to it. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive,
second time in this game, Charles, the ball is squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Operating from the gun, Freeman. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. On now is the Packers punter, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. That'll go as a 42-yard punt, and they'll be aided by a loss of yardage on the return. And the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. I like the way that they've started. The way that they're going about doing things right now, they've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
They'll get this into the hands of Odunze.
And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at one 48-yard line and ended at the other.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Bears first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Bears.
Now a handoff working right. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6.
4 yards on the
Operating from the gun, Carson. And that'll be incomplete. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Back to throw. Carson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. And that is no good. He hit it well from distance, but he couldn't work it back in. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter. Here's a 2nd and 5. As they've got it as we resume action. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
It's a gain of 5.
They'll try and sneak it here.
And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And he'll decide to keep this once more.
And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately.
Taken down back at the 49-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Freeman. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Cruz. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. From the gun on 3rd down, Freeman. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack.
Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And, partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's a game plan that they've had so far, because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
On now is the Packers punter, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And now the Bears coming out as they get ready.
And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit, and then you not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Looking to throw. Carson. There's a short one caught by Loveland. And down right around the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
It's a gain of 4.
From the gun on 3rd down. Carson. They'll try and do this himself. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42.
A 10-yard gain, but it's 4th down.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. They go play action here on 1st down. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Out on the right, this is Cruz. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Pass caught, that's Golden. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And he'll send the tight end in motion.
At the 48-yard line.
A throw left side, it's hauled in by Golden. The Packers on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 2. Back to throw again. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. On 4th down, Freeman. And caught by Cruz. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Packers.
They'll look to throw again. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Touchdown! From 10 yards out. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. The extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. Was a quick 3 and out when they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
For a Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd.
Back to throw. Carson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. 7 yards there and a 1st down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Off the bootleg. Carson.
So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to bring up second down.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Looking to throw. Carson. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Now 3rd and
back to throw. Carson. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. A great effort there. 30 yards. And the Bears have broken the tie. 12 touchdowns for the rookie during the regular season, and now he has his first here in the playoffs.
And it shows off his big playability, too, because we saw this quite a bit in college, and it certainly continued here at the next level. Another explosive play for a guy who's made them all season long.
The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. This is caught. It's Cruz.
Down the right sideline.
Touchdown, Packers. A great play there. 69 yards.
And the Packers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Extra point right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kicks away.
And able to get this out to the 25.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here trying to take that lead into intermission?
You have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. Operating from the gun. Carson.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
From the gun on third down. Carson. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Looking to throw. Carson.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Back to throw. Carson. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. It'll be a gain of 3 on what should be the final play of this first half. And that is no good. He gave it a good run. That wasn't more than a foot or so wide to the left. And we will remain tied
all right,
here
Brandon,
in this
thanks
third
much.
quarter.
One half of football to be played here in the divisional round. In 2 more quarters, we'll know the championship game matchups. Let's take a look at what's happened so far. Our tour around the NFL starts now. At Mile High, the Broncos.
A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. And, CD, we are in for a very intriguing second half. This is what we wanted, all tied. This is what postseason football is all about.
It certainly is. It doesn't it speak to the parity in the NFL? Roughly half the teams that made the playoffs the year before miss the next year, get replaced. We know it's an any given Sunday mentality. Nothing's easy in the playoffs, but when you have your shot, they're eager to seize it.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Nowhere to turn here. He's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
A 4-yard loss. It's fourth down.
And he missed it. It's no good. And we will remain tied here in this third quarter. And it's hard to hold a kick from this distance against him, but that is now 3 misses for him in the game so far.
3! And you wonder where his head's at right now. Kickers are a funny breed, but I have a feeling he'd love to see a 20.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
It's a gain of 20.
Off play action. Freeman. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cruz. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And he's going to go down, but a penalty marker too, and they might very well have jumped the snap there. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Second down and 6 now.
Brings up second down at the 14-yard line.
Looking to throw. Freeman. Over the middle, he's got Golden. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down.
It's third down.
Operating from the gun. Freeman. And it is caught. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Matthew Golden.
A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers have moved out in front. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Chicago offense set to get started.
And last time out, another missed field goal, so maybe their confidence wavering a little bit right now in the kicking game.
And I'm with you on that. I think at this stage, they'd love to not run him back out there in a tough situation. But let's face it, they may have to. So right now, the head coach is talking to the offense coordinator and saying, call this game like we're going to put it in the end zone. Let's try and take the field goal out of it.
It's a gain of 7.
Off the play fake. Carson. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
Third down and 13.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now third down.
Back to throw. Carson. Under pressure, they got him again.
T.J. Sanders. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up fourth down.
Here comes the Bears punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. 46 yards on the boot. The coverage holds him to just 3 on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They go with the keeper. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First and 10.
Off play action.
Freeman. A quick throw there is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
That's to Golden. He's got it right side.
And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is third down.
It's 3rd and 7.
Looking to throw. Freeman.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And Freeman lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Off the play fake. Carson.
A pass complete to Odunze.
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. It's a quarterback sneak.
And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Hands it off out of the gun.
He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Operating from the gun. Carson. Got a man and he hits him in stride.
Here comes third down at 7.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it
operating from the gun. Carson.
Pass taken in by Phillips.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
And here's a handoff out of the gun.
Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
This is 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Off play action. Parson. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
One quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field. Already a pair of third down conversions for them on this drive, but right now they need 5 yards on this third down try. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12.
And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A 12-yard touchdown run.
And the Bears are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter.
Pretty move. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
And as a fan of the NFL, not much more you could hope for in this divisional round matchup. Tie game, fourth quarter. A lot of these fans with their hearts in their throats waiting to see what happens here.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Second and 11 at the 26-yard line.
Off the play fake. Freeman throws on the crossing route. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down.
First down, Green Bay.
Now they'll run on the draw. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
Here we go on 2nd and 12.
That's taken in by Golden.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Jalen Carter on the tackle. It's a loss of 2.
Back to throw. Freeman. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. And if you're thinking field goal from here, it's 48 yards. I think they'd like to get him a little help now on 3rd down and move it closer. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
First down. A gain of 5.
Looking to throw. Freeman. He finds his man. Complete. It's Castro.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 21-yard line.
Back to throw. Freeman. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Green Bay.
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
83 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Operating from the gun. Freeman. And it's a Packers touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Packers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
The extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. Trailing in the 4th quarter, the divisional round, and they need to come up with something as they get this drive started.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 25-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Carson. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 4.
From the gun on 3rd down, Carson.
He's got his man. That's a Dunze. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
16 yards. And the Bears.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And showcasing those strong legs on that run. Getting through one tackle. Now she winds up getting 8 there.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Now it's Pearman. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Now they go screen. It's complete. Past the 20. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
Looking to throw. Carson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Operating from the gun, Carson. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Playoff lives at stake. Boy, this is a big one. 3rd down.
They'll look to throw. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown.
Rome Odunze
from 8 yards out.
And the Bears are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th.
Both these teams fighting for their playoff lives. All tied, 4th quarter, as the kick is away here. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here.
A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Back to throw. Freeman, nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself.
Fair catch. Signaled for and taken.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. They'd like to avoid overtime here, so maybe they can work the sidelines, but then defensively, how do they adjust to that if they do work the sideline?
It's the old leverage game, and we usually talk about leverage at the line of scrimmage, right? Who's going to win with the low blocking and everything that goes along with that. But in this case, you're trying as a defender to leverage them towards the middle of the field, not let them get to the sidelines and try and tackle them inbounds in order to run the clock out.
Chess match here late. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
And the Bears, 1st down.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To the left side, into the hands of Odunze.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
On 2nd and goal, here's the option. And he was able to shed one tackle, but could not get away from there.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. And this one is right through. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. Well, sometimes you get a mismatch in these divisional round games. Not here. This has been everything we could have hoped for.
Okay, Brandon, don't get mad at me, but it's time for the old cliche.
Bring it.
Neither of these teams deserves to lose, but in the end, it's looking like the late field goal is going to be the difference in this game.
That's a good cliche. We'll let that one go. Pressure, and he's taken down. The Bears sack. And they're moving on to the conference championship. How about this?
What a tremendous feeling to get to the game that can get you to the Super Bowl. A fantastic season. Unfortunately, for the other team, a tough way for it to end.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from Soldier Field.